Have you ever wondered about the fascinating complexities of human sexuality and the surprising facts that shape our intimate lives? From the science behind orgasms to the dynamics of foreplay and cultural perspectives on sexual behavior, there's a wealth of information that can challenge our assumptions and deepen our understanding of what it means to be sexual beings. In this video, we explore a wide range of topics, from the duration of orgasms to the role of foreplay in sexual satisfaction, including cultural attitudes towards sex toys and oral sex. Stay until the end to uncover insights that might change the way you think about intimacy and relationships. Get ready to dive into the complex and diverse world of human sexuality like never before. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you do so and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Before we start, I'd appreciate it if you could like the video, as it helps keep the content going. Now, let's get started. If you are new here, please like the video and subscribe. Statistics show that only 15% of my audience is subscribed to the channel, so if this content has helped you in any way, I ask you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Now, let's go back to the topic. Have you ever considered how the experience of orgasm changes throughout a person's life? It's a journey influenced by age and a myriad of other factors. As people age, the duration of orgasms tends to decrease, reflecting physiological changes that affect sexual response. After an orgasm, men typically enter a refractory period during which they cannot achieve another orgasm. Interestingly, some men can experience multiple orgasms in a short period, a phenomenon that varies widely based on age, sexual partner, and personal sexual experience. Research highlights a significant disparity known as the orgasm gap. While a considerable 85% of men report that their partners reach orgasm during sexual encounters, only 64% of women confirm experiencing the same. This disparity underscores a complex interaction of biological, psychological, and socio-cultural factors that influence sexual satisfaction between partners. Sexologists have coined the term orgasm gap to describe this difference, sparking discussions about sexual dynamics. Understanding the dynamics of pleasure and communication in sexual relationships not only illuminates the diversity of human sexual experience, but also promotes important conversations about intimacy, communication, and sexual health. In this video, we delve into these topics, exploring how age affects sexual response, the science behind refractory periods, and the nuances of achieving mutual sexual satisfaction. Join us as we unravel the complexities of human sexuality and challenge common misconceptions about orgasms and sexual fulfillment. Here's another question. Have you ever wondered what factors determine the duration of an orgasm? It's not just about intensity. Several variables come into play. For example, age plays a significant role in how long orgasms last, with younger individuals often experiencing longer durations compared to older adults. The period of sexual abstinence also influences orgasm duration, as does the type of sexual stimulation, whether through masturbation or sexual intercourse. Interestingly, despite variations in the time needed to reach orgasm, the actual duration of the orgasm tends to be relatively consistent across individuals. Research indicates that women generally experience orgasms lasting an average of 18 seconds, while male orgasms last about 22 seconds. This similarity in duration underscores the physiological processes involved in the orgasmic response, regardless of gender. However, it's important to note that achieving orgasm is not a universal experience. Have you ever considered the crucial role that foreplay plays in sexual satisfaction? According to Chi magazine, women ideally prefer foreplay to last around 19 minutes, emphasizing its importance in building arousal and intimacy. In contrast, men typically engage in foreplay for shorter durations, often preferring. Men typically engage in foreplay for about 11 minutes, although studies suggest the more accurate average is 13 minutes. Foreplay is not just a prelude to penetration. It holds immense importance for both partners. A recent study in Australia revealed that many women find foreplay more exciting than penetration itself, highlighting its fundamental role in enhancing sexual desire and pleasure. Foreplay encompasses a wide variety of intimate acts, from kissing and caressing to hugging, talking, and playful interactions. These actions serve to intensify arousal, establish an emotional connection, and set the stage for mutual satisfaction. The definition of foreplay is flexible and varies according to individual preferences and beliefs about sexuality. While some consider foreplay to be a series of physical interactions, others include emotional and psychological components that foster a deeper connection between partners. Understanding the nuances of foreplay not only enriches sexual experiences, but also promotes communication and intimacy within relationships. Here's another question. Have you ever noticed the curious similarity between the facial expressions of people experiencing orgasms and those feeling pain? There's an intriguing scientific basis for this observation. During orgasm, two brain regions associated with pain processing, the anterior cingulate cortex and the insula, are activated. This overlap in neural activation may explain why individuals sometimes exhibit facial expressions resembling those of pain during moments of intense pleasure. Although pain and pleasure follow distinct neural pathways, the activation of shared brain regions during orgasm and pain suggests a complex interplay in sensory and emotional processing. Interestingly, orgasms are not limited to genital stimulation. There are reports of non-genital orgasms experienced by individuals under the influence of psychedelic drugs, highlighting the brain's remarkable plasticity and ability to induce intense sensory experiences through altered states of consciousness. Furthermore, advances in medical science have documented orgasms resulting from stimulation after gender-affirming surgeries, such as male-to-female or female-to-male transitions. These experiences underscore the profound intersection between physical sensation and psychological satisfaction in the realm of human sexuality. Intriguingly, some individuals have reported experiencing multiple orgasms in a short period, with variations in semen volume and intensity. For example, one man documented 6 successive orgasms, each accompanied by a decrease in semen volume, all within less than 40 minutes. Such experiences challenge conventional understandings of sexual response and highlight the diverse ways individuals experience and express pleasure. Foreplay is not just a warm-up for sex. It's the essential preparation that sets the stage for an exciting experience. According to Mental magazine, foreplay is like stretching before exercising, easy to overlook but crucial for achieving great results. For many women, foreplay is not just desirable, it is often essential for reaching orgasm, as only 30% of women report climaxing solely through penetration. Creating a sensual environment can further elevate the sexual experience beyond physical contact. Setting the mood with sensual colors, flowers, candles, and music can enhance intimacy and arousal. These elements contribute to a more immersive and satisfying sexual encounter, demonstrating that foreplay extends beyond physical stimulation to encompass emotional and environmental factors as well. Interestingly, sexual initiative plays a significant role in perceived attraction. In a survey conducted by Mental, 90% of respondents found it sexy when a woman takes the initiative in sexual encounters. Additionally, nearly 75% agreed that wearing makeup diminishes a woman's appeal, highlighting a preference for naturalness and confidence. Physical contact is universally recognized as a powerful indicator of desire. According to the Journal of Sex Research, 100% of women and 95% of men cite physical contact as one of the main signs of their partner's interest in sex. This non-verbal communication plays a crucial role in initiating and intensifying intimacy. However, sexual practices and attitudes vary widely across cultures and regions. While some societies view oral sex as a natural part of sexual pleasure and foreplay, others consider it taboo or morally questionable. These cultural norms shape sexual behaviors and attitudes towards various aspects of intimacy, reflecting broader social and religious influences. The use of sex toys such as vibrators during foreplay is becoming increasingly common worldwide. Icelanders, for example, lead in the use of vibrators during foreplay, with 52% incorporating them into their intimate experiences. Icelanders lead, followed closely by the British at 49% and Norwegians at 35%. This trend highlights a growing openness to exploring and enhancing personal well-being through various means. Understanding the anatomy related to pleasure is essential. Most of the nerve endings contributing to female pleasure are concentrated on the surface, indicating that direct stimulation, rather than deeper contact, is often crucial to achieving satisfaction. Research also emphasizes the broader benefits of these experiences beyond immediate enjoyment. Studies show that positive intimate experiences can boost confidence, productivity, and creativity in women, underscoring their impact on overall well-being. In conclusion, personal satisfaction encompasses a spectrum of experiences and preferences, influenced by cultural, social, and personal factors. By exploring and respecting diverse perspectives on intimacy and well-being, individuals can cultivate more mutually enriching relationships. The reproductive system of women offers fascinating insights into human physiology. Did you know that women can conceive between 5 and 8 days after an intimate experience? This narrow window demonstrates the incredible efficiency of the female reproductive system. Another interesting fact: the clitoris, a primary source of female pleasure, continues to grow throughout a woman's life. Similar in anatomy to the male counterpart, it contains numerous nerve endings, approximately 15,000 in total, which make it highly sensitive and capable of producing pleasurable sensations throughout the pelvic area. Unlike its male counterpart, the clitoris does not play a direct role in reproduction, but its primary function is to enhance pleasure and satisfaction. This distinction highlights the evolutionary aspect of human pleasure, emphasizing the clitoris as a vital organ dedicated exclusively to sensory enjoyment. Interestingly, sensations experienced during female pleasure are not limited to one area. They also involve rhythmic contractions of the uterus, which help facilitate sperm transport and promote fertilization. However, external factors such as birth control pills can influence intimate health and response. It has been observed that hormonal contraceptives may decrease desire in some women, affecting their overall experience. Understanding these aspects of female anatomy and response enriches our appreciation for the complexity and diversity of human experiences. By recognizing the clitoris as a center of pleasure and the role of the uterus in various physical responses, we gain a deeper understanding of the interconnection between biology and personal satisfaction. The clitoris is unique in that it maintains its sensitivity and function throughout a woman's life, highlighting its crucial role. In male anatomy, there is natural diversity, and lubricants can improve comfort and enjoyment for those who find it difficult to reach satisfaction. The urge to ejaculate originates from the spinal cord, showing the primal nature of this physiological response. During moments of climax, an interesting neurological phenomenon occurs. The lateral orbitofrontal cortex, located behind the left eye, temporarily shuts down. This insight into brain function reveals how sensory and emotional responses are modulated during heightened arousal. Women generally require more time for stimulation, around 20 minutes on average, while men typically achieve satisfaction within 2 to 10 minutes. These variations emphasize the importance of understanding individual preferences and needs. Regarding anatomy, it's commonly observed that the left testicle hangs lower in right-handed men, with the opposite true for left-handed men. This natural asymmetry highlights human body development diversity. Research shows that mindfulness programs can increase women's ability to reach satisfaction by up to 30%, indicating that mental and emotional well-being play a crucial role. Beyond traditional aids like fingers and certain tools, some women use candles to enhance sensory stimulation, creating a more romantic atmosphere. Safe practices are important to prevent discomfort, as vigorous activity can sometimes lead to injury. Interestingly, when kissing, people exchange millions to billions of bacteria, showcasing the intimate biological exchange that occurs. Additionally, rhythmic contractions of the uterus during moments of pleasure help expel certain chemicals that cause discomfort, potentially reducing menstrual cramps. This highlights how the body's natural responses can have beneficial effects on well-being. Understanding the dynamics of anatomy, physiology, and behavior across genders promotes a more informed and inclusive approach to personal health and well-being. Despite popular beliefs, only a small percentage of men have specific measurements beyond average lengths. The physiological process triggered during moments of pleasure includes a surge of oxytocin, which releases endorphins, contributing to pain relief and a sense of euphoria. Regular intimate experiences, including achieving satisfaction, have been associated with various health benefits, particularly for women. Studies suggest that regular engagement can lower the risk of heart disease, strokes, certain cancers, and depression, highlighting the holistic benefits of such activities for overall well-being. Interestingly, the type of experience, whether through intercourse or other means, can influence hormonal responses. Research indicates that orgasms achieved through intercourse result in significantly higher levels of prolactin, a hormone that induces relaxation and satiety compared to those achieved through other methods. Sexual activity, including frequency and quality, remains a relevant aspect of life at all ages. About 10% of dreams involve sexual content, underscoring its psychological importance. Research by Deborah Herban from Indiana University suggests that as women age, they often experience more frequent and satisfying moments, contributing to general health. Maintaining a balanced diet and regular exercise is crucial for improving energy levels and overall well-being, including sexual health. Higher levels of sexual activity in older adults are positively correlated with cognitive function and lower rates of chronic diseases such as cancer and coronary heart disease. For many older adults, the quality of intimacy often becomes more significant than frequency. About 60% of older adults engage in more subtle forms of closeness, focusing on emotional connection. Those who remain active later in life report a higher quality of life and overall satisfaction. Advancements in medical treatments, counseling, and lifestyle adjustments have made addressing common concerns among older adults, such as erectile dysfunction and low sexual desire, more feasible. According to the National Survey on Healthy Aging, 40% of people between 65 and 80 years old are sexually active, with a large majority expressing satisfaction with their sex life. Effective communication about sexual health, including the use of protection, discussions about sexually transmitted infections, and expectations of monogamy, is crucial for new sexual relationships, regardless of age. These perspectives highlight the diverse physiological, psychological, and social dimensions of human sexuality and its profound impact on health and overall well-being throughout life. It's important not to feel undue pressure for every encounter to end in satisfaction. As people age, they often find certain positions more comfortable than others. For example, positions where both partners are standing may be preferred over those that involve kneeling. Using a cushion under the back during certain positions can also improve comfort. Resuming sexual activity after a prolonged period of abstinence is generally safe, though it may cause some discomfort initially. Utilizing different sexual positions and incorporating over-the-counter lubricants or vaginal moisturizers can help maintain sexual pleasure, especially for those in their 60s and beyond. The saying, "use it or lose it," certainly applies to sexual health as we age, highlighting the importance of regular sexual activity in maintaining function and satisfaction. For women over 50, owning a vibrator can significantly enhance sexual pleasure. Sex toys can address various challenges and help maintain intimacy as people age. It's important to recognize that changes in desire and sexual function can naturally occur with aging, influenced by factors such as menopause and hormonal changes. In relationships, sexual activity may decrease for various reasons, including changes in desire and physical discomfort, especially after menopause. Open communication about sexual needs and preferences is crucial to maintaining a satisfying connection over time. The vagina is a remarkable organ capable of considerable expansion due to its muscular structure. During childbirth, the vaginal canal can stretch significantly, highlighting its adaptability and function in the birthing process. Additionally, the clitoris, often considered the most sensitive part of the female genitalia, contains a dense network of nerve endings, approximately twice as many as found in the glands of the penis. The growth of pubic hair differs from that of head hair, with slower growth and a longer resting cycle contributing to its unique characteristics. Female orgasms can be experienced through stimulation of the clitoris, G-spot, or vagina, emphasizing the diverse nature of female sexual pleasure. Women can continue to experience orgasms well into their later years, with the quality of sexual intimacy often improving with age. Women who engage in frequent sexual activity report higher levels of satisfaction and overall well-being. The G-spot, identified by Ernst Grafenberg in 1950, is another sensitive area often associated with intense pleasure. Located on the anterior wall of the vagina, about 2 to 3 centimeters from the entrance, the G-spot can contribute to powerful orgasms when stimulated, especially when combined with clitoral stimulation. Understanding and exploring different erogenous zones is important for enhancing sexual pleasure. Despite the complexities and variations in human sexual anatomy, each individual's experience of pleasure is unique. By embracing a broader understanding of sexual health, people can achieve more fulfilling and satisfying intimate relationships throughout their lives. The vagina extends from the vestibule to the cervix, and various sexual positions, from missionary to reverse cowgirl, can offer different sensations and experiences. The doggy-style position is often favored in the UK for its potential to stimulate the G-spot and offer varying depths of penetration. In this position, the penis naturally tilts downward, increasing the likelihood of stimulating the anterior wall of the vagina where the G-spot is located. This can enhance pleasure for many women and provides opportunities for partners to adjust the depth of penetration by changing their posture and movements, allowing for greater control and enjoyment during sex. It's important to recognize that sexual preferences and experiences can vary widely among women, and exploring different positions and techniques can enhance intimacy and pleasure for both partners. Understanding aspects of female anatomy and sexual health can lead to a more satisfying and enjoyable sex life. Interestingly, research indicates that red-haired women are statistically more likely to engage in sexual activity more frequently, though the reasons for this correlation are not fully understood. When a woman is genuinely interested in a man, she may display subtle behaviors such as trying to sit closer to him, indicating her attraction. Additionally, about 80% of women report feeling aroused when men suck on their fingers, showcasing the diversity of preferences and intimacies. Single parents often prefer dating others in similar situations, with 92% expressing a preference for connecting with fellow single parents. However, women who are direct, honest, and caring sometimes remain single, contrasting with traditional dating expectations. Studies suggest that longing for someone may be more about nostalgia for past happiness rather than the person themselves, reflecting the complexity of human emotions. The clitoris is scientifically recognized as an organ solely dedicated to pleasure, with no other function in female anatomy. Psychologically, the pursuit of happiness can be elusive until individuals stop actively searching for it, highlighting the importance of valuing the present moment in matters of love. People in romantic relationships often consume more sweet foods, particularly chocolate. Studies show that human nature tends to desire what is perceived as unattainable, which may lead to diminished romantic interest once a relationship is established. Research also indicates that Australian men are more likely to engage in sexual activity on the first date compared to other populations, reflecting cultural norms and individual preferences. Many people believe that the first kiss can predict the future of a relationship, with 8 out of 10 considering it indicative of future intimacy and connection. Infidelity, a complex theme in relationships, often involves betrayal with a close friend or a loved one's partner, revealing vulnerabilities in trust and emotional bonds. In social interactions, women generally prefer to communicate at closer distances with the opposite sex, influencing personal dynamics and perceptions of intimacy. When it comes to romantic attraction, women often prioritize men who exhibit life goals, ambition, and stature, suggesting various factors that influence initial attraction and compatibility. During a kiss, approximately 65% of people naturally tilt their heads to the right, indicating a common tendency in this intimate gesture. Research published in specialized journals suggests that just 7 minutes can be sufficient for a satisfying sexual encounter, emphasizing the importance of quality over duration in sexual relations. It is also common for individuals who are attracted to someone to mirror their behaviors and speech patterns, seeking a deeper connection. The fear of unrequited love often stems from anxiety about whether one's feelings will be reciprocated with the same intensity. Vulnerabilities exposed in relationships can be used against us, highlighting the importance of trust and mutual respect. Interestingly, the impulse for ejaculation during intercourse originates from the spinal cord, which underscores the biological basis of the sexual response. According to perspectives from popular men's magazines, a higher percentage of women engage in dirty talk and use explicit language during sexual activity compared to men, challenging traditional stereotypes. Studies indicate that men who maintain an active sex life may live longer, with longevity potentially linked to the physical and emotional benefits of regular sexual activity. A significant portion of women over 80 years old continues to engage in sexual activities, which can help reduce vaginal dryness and maintain overall sexual health. The sounds and vocalizations partners make during sex can be arousing for many men, highlighting the diverse ways people experience and respond to sexual stimuli. The triangular theory of love posits that ideal love combines passion, commitment, and intimacy, providing a framework for understanding the multifaceted nature of romantic relationships. Additionally, semen has been found to have skin benefits, potentially contributing to a relaxing sensory experience for both partners and reinforcing the positive effects of sexual intimacy beyond immediate pleasure. The act of cuddling after sex is known to increase satisfaction by releasing hormones that generate pleasurable sensations, promoting emotional affection and relaxation. Interestingly, the timing of sexual activity can influence daily activities and stress levels. Morning sex has been shown to improve overall daily well-being and reduce stress. Engaging in sex before a stressful task can help relieve stress. The concept of frustration attraction suggests that people who experience rejection may paradoxically develop more intense feelings of love and desire for the person who rejected them. A good sense of humor is often associated with high intelligence, reflecting the ability to understand complex concepts and approach situations creatively. Good-humored people tend to attract others quickly, as laughter universally elevates moods and fosters connection. The prevalence of pornography consumption reveals interesting dynamics. Approximately 70% of men report watching pornography, compared to 33% of women. Women often view pornography with their partners, emphasizing shared experiences in sexual exploration, while men typically consume pornography independently. Understanding libido as a personal metric highlights the variability of sexual desire among individuals. There is no universal normal frequency for sexual activity, as each person's libido naturally fluctuates. Factors like aging can influence libido, with women more likely to experience decreases compared to men. However, fluctuations in sexual desire can be managed through lifestyle adjustments, such as diet and exercise, which positively impact overall well-being and sexual health. In summary, human sexuality is a vast and multifaceted field, full of nuances that vary with age, personal experiences, and cultural contexts. We explored how orgasm duration, foreplay dynamics, and the importance of communication affect sexual satisfaction and intimacy in relationships. The orgasm gap, a significant disparity between men and women in experiencing climax, highlights the need for a deeper understanding of each partner's needs and desires. Physiological changes over the lifespan, such as decreasing orgasm duration with age and hormonal variations influencing sexual response, were discussed in detail. We also addressed the crucial role of foreplay, which goes beyond simple physical acts to include emotional and psychological components that strengthen the connection between partners. Additionally, aspects such as the similarity between facial expressions of pain and pleasure during orgasm and the brain's ability to distinguish these sensations were key topics, revealing the complexity of the human sexual response. The influence of age on sexual health, the relevance of sexual activity in maintaining overall well-being, and the importance of open communication at all stages of life were emphasized as pillars for a satisfying sexual life. The particularities of female anatomy, including the adaptability of the vagina and the sensitivity of the clitoris, were also explored, as well as the cultural and emotional variables that shape sexual preferences. We highlighted how scientific advances and changes in social norms are challenging traditional conceptions and promoting a more inclusive and informed view of sexuality. We concluded that a conscious, communicative, and adaptable approach is essential for nurturing intimate relationships and ensuring a satisfying and healthy sexual experience throughout life. Thank you for joining us in this deep and revealing exploration of the complexities of human sexuality. We hope the information shared has enriched your understanding and inspired new perspectives on intimacy and relationships. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to continue receiving content like this. Your support is crucial for us to keep bringing important and interesting topics to you. See you in the next video.